Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. All the way back to the earliest roots of the Dad Budget Adventures channel, this channel has always featured information about disaster preparedness. We also talk a lot about an outdoor lifestyle like camping and living off-grid. And one of the topics that I talk about constantly is being able to source clean and drinkable water. Once you've established a place of shelter, water is your next priority. And even if you're living in the suburbs, access to clean and drinkable water is something we often take for granted until there's a problem. But I always recommend that you get ahead of that by having some source for purifying water and making drinkable water for you and your family in a disaster or in just kind of a municipal shutdown. Now, a couple of years, a company called Simpure put a lot of faith in me and became my first commercial endorsement on this channel when they sent me one of their personal water filters to try out on this channel. Ever since then, we've had a great relationship and I'm constantly communicating with their people. And while not every item that they have presented is something that I was ready to put in front of this channel, this item came along at a great time. You know, it doesn't really matter what time of the year it is, but it seems like during wintertime, a lot of times we find ourselves with little disasters that cause issues with municipal water supplies. Whether it's freezing pipes that cause air and contaminants to get into the system, or if there's some kind of a malfunction at the plant. We're always hearing about some kind of disaster when it comes to those water supplies. And Simpure reached out to me and they wanted me to show you the newest thing that they have just released on the market. This is the Y9 filter system. This is a countertop water purifying filter that not only provides clean and purified water, but it has a multi-step process to making the water even better. Not only does it purify it, it hits it with UV light, and it adds back some of the minerals that are taken out during the purification process. That's right, there is a remineralization step with this product. So you're not just getting clean, drinkable water, you're getting water as it was meant to be. And what's really cool about this particular water filter system is it really couldn't be any easier for you as the consumer to get started using it. It comes already put together, the filters are in place, there's nothing to do but take it out of the box, plug it in, and you're making clean water. Now, there is one additional step. You do need to flush the system out about 3 to 5 times to make sure you're getting rid of any contaminants and getting those filters primed and ready to produce. This system has a 1.3 gallon tank that has a lift handle on it and makes it easy for you to carry it to your water supply. Once you've filled the tank, all you got to do is push a button. Now we've got clean water to drink. There's an indicator on here that lets you know if your filters need to be changed and also lets you know when the water level has gotten so low that you need to add some more. It's as easy as running a Keurig coffee pot. In fact, my personal recommendation is to set this up next to your coffee pot. That way, first thing in the morning, you're making coffee with purified water. And since both of them operate pretty much the same way, you can just fill them both at the same time. Now, one of the cool things about this system is that it can be run purely off-grid. If you are living in an off-grid situation and you need a system to keep fresh water ready to go, this is a good bet. I'm using this right now with my Jackery 1000 and it is operating with no issues. It's pulling very little power and it's getting the job done. I can hook that Jackery up to a solar panel and I can purify water essentially with solar energy. One thing I was really surprised to find is that this particular water filter is ready to go on demand. There's no setup, there's no ramp up for it. You just push the button and it's distributing purified water. You can just put it straight into your water bottle or your glass or your coffee pot, and you're ready to go. And once you get down to the bottom, you just put another 1.3 gallons into that tank, and you're ready to start all over again. The filters in this unit are designed to filter 700 gallons of water before replacement. When it's time to change out the filters, it's a simple process. Just remove the water tank, and then while the power is still on, press and hold the dispensing button for 5 seconds. This will get rid of any water that's inside the filter tank. Next, we're going to disconnect from our power supply. Remove the lid. Push these tabs and pull up the sides. And there we have our filters. All we need to do is replace these 3 filters and we're back in action. But here's the thing. With any system like this, all the bells and whistles don't mean anything if the water's not any good. So I guess we got to try it, right? Let's do that. And just like that, we have fresh, clean, clear, remineralized, purified water. Cheers. That's good stuff. Look, here's something that you got to keep in mind. Yeah, you can buy plastic bottles of water, but the more we learn about the carcinogenic materials that leach into the water from those plastics, the more practical it is to think about things like getting a home water purifier and bottling it yourself, or just pouring up a glass and enjoying. Now, as usual, the folks at Simpure have offered a discount to my viewers. If you'd like to go and check it out and see how much this purifier is with my discount, there'll be a link in the description box below. That coupon code will be included as well. Just go and check it out and see just how much it's going to be for you to get hold of one of these units. This is not something that's going to be in everybody's budget. This is a little more expensive than some other units that I've seen, but this thing is absolutely worth the money. The reason it costs a little bit more than others is those others just filter water. They don't do anything additional. You've got the advantages of the purification filters, you've got the UV light, and you've got the remineralization process that gives you back the things that other water filters take out. So if you're in a position where you think you need a filter like this on the counter at your house to have clean, fresh drinking water on demand, go check this out. My experience with Simpure has been they produce nothing but great quality products. I've had zero problems with any of their stuff, and they come out with some really neat ideas. I'll also link my other videos down in the description box if you want to see some of the other Simpure products at work. It's a simple machine and it purifies your water. Couldn't be any more direct than that. Once I've had some time to really use this and get to know it a little bit better, I'll do a video revisiting this and probably all of the other Simpure products that I've got as well. Maybe it's time to do a dedicated video just for all of the Simpure water purification products so that you can see the different things that they've got available. If that sounds like something you'd like to see, drop me a comment down below and let me know about it, and I'll look into making that happen. So go check out the folks at Simpure, see what kind of pricing they've got, see what other stuff they've got, spend a little time on their website, and find that water purification item that is perfect for your needs. But that's it for this one, and until the next one, prepare for the world that you live in, not the one you wish existed. And we'll see you around.